Hi there, my name's Christopher Visick, a technical account manager based out of Melbourne. Today, we'll be going over some new learning module improvements that were released on June 10. If you'd like to know more, follow along. There are a number of great new improvements to the learning module that's just been released within Genesys Cloud. And basically, it's a bit of a refresh. Administrators will now benefit from several enhancements to make the learning experience visually better, and also there's improvements to the results screen to provide a more positive overall experience for agents. These changes may provide a more user-friendly view for a user and admins in the content management area with enhanced tracking and visualization features. Please note that in order to take advantage of the Genesys Cloud Learning module, customers would be required to purchase either a WEM add-on for CX1 and 2 or the CX3 license, which contains all WEM features. And please note that further resources on this topic are available within the Genesys Cloud Resource Center. So let's jump into a demo and see what it looks like now. Here we are in a Genesys Cloud sandbox environment. As you can see, I'm logged in as myself being the agent, but I'm also a supervisor and learning module administrator. As you can see, I'm the agent here, and down here, I've actually got a learning module assigned, being TAM Studio's feature review. I'm currently in progress, and I'm currently 87% complete. And we'll come back to that shortly. Now, in regards to the new features, let's go into the admin area. Go to performance and engagement and development and feedback. And here we have a list of our current modules. I'll go down to the one that we've just created with a learning module with an assessment. As you can see here, we can actually see a little bit of the results, being it's been assigned to 7 people. 2 individuals or agents have completed it, and currently there is 100% on an average score, and it's published and auto-assigned. We can go into it deeper. From here, we're able to make some adjustments to the configuration, being the recommended completion date, the amount of time that it takes to complete the actual development module, and this ties back into workforce management. Once again, we can place a cover image over the top, and we can actually allow a review of the assessment results, either by viewer or by assignee. And we can enforce the actual content order that we put in place. If we edit this, we can then go to the content area. We now have the ability for rich text. And as you can see here, I've placed colors, images, URLs, and tables within this to make it a lot more easier to read to the individual going through the learning assessment. We'll accept that. From the assessment side of things, this is a very similar layout to the quality assurance module, where we can actually create question groups and questions. Here, for example, we have TAM Studio questions and workforce management questions, for example. And there's 2 questions within each group. If you want to add a new question, we can do it in 3 different ways, being multiple choice, yes or no, or free text. On the side here, we can actually select a pass mark and also see the weightings across the full points per group. In regards to auto assign, we can actually assign by queue, by division, by group, and by skill. In this case, we've selected queue, and these are the individual agents that will be auto-assigned this module. And settings is just one visual within the actual catalog. So we've actually saved that. And we can actually save and preview if we wish, and that comes up in a total different URL page. Here we have our image. It's in preview mode. We can see the article that we've actually displayed. We have a rundown on where we are visually, how far we are through the module. We can click on the links. And we have the option to either go into a new tab or the existing tab. And if we hit next, we'll come to the questions. As you can see, the questions are laid out very nicely, and it's a lot better user experience. Now let's see this in action without preview and as an agent. So if we go back to our Genesys Cloud sandbox environment, we'll go back to the activity screen. I'm the agent. I can see my module. Let's continue the module. As you can see, I'm 87% complete. I can view the relevant details. I can answer the questions. And let's just click that one, for example. And I've finished, though I need to hit complete to actually process the full learning module. Now, in regards to reporting that is available as a team leader, we can go back into our gamification profile and select the supervisor view. And we can see here our learning compliance widget. If we pull up all listings, so this is across all listings within the learning type, learning with assessment. What we can do is drill down on the particular development module name, and that was TAM Studio's feature review. And from here, we can see details of who's been given the assessment and learning module, where it is currently, if they've completed it, if they've passed it, and their actual score. So for example, for myself, I have not completed it yet, but still in progress. I can come down into that and actually see that I am in progress. It's not overdue with the actual due dates. You can see that Brian and Ludo have actually completed and passed the quiz. So let's see if we can go back to here. We hit complete. I can confirm the submission. Oh dear, I didn't actually pass. And the score was 50%. So let's see how that looks when we refresh. We can see here myself, I've completed it, but I've actually failed the assessment because the pass mark was 80% and I scored 50%. From here, I can assign back the module or schedule a further coaching session. We can actually reassign it, and this goes through the process once again of assigning the module. Here it is here, assign again. It's also pulling in the forecast and the scheduling of myself as an agent. I'll select this one here for Friday. We'll save that. It's an hour, and that's now allotting a further time slot within my schedule within WFM for me to actually reset that particular module. So in regards to the reporting on the resubmission of my second attempt, you can see that within the actual view. As you can see here, we're reporting on the TAM Studio's feature review knowledge and development module. We can see here my name, Christopher Vizik. I've completed 2 rounds of that and I passed, and with an average score across both of the modules that I've completed of 75%. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the new features that have been released in regards to the learning modules. If you have any questions or feedback, you can hit us up by commenting within this community post or emailing us directly at tamstudios@genesys.com. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one.